What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the crypto space, and this is your market analysis for today. In this series, we will be covering the news around the crypto markets, bearish versus bullish news, anything that could affect price volatility in the short to mid term, and also going over, altcoins and altcoin setups and my thoughts on what is happening and in the crypto space. So if you do want to keep up with that type of content, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. So let's hop straight into the video. Now, taking a look at the coin market cap today, Bitcoin is relatively stable. We had a 3% pullback. Is not a lot. We haven't really moved much. In the past week, we've moved up 3%. So Bitcoin is relatively stable, and the dominance is again around 44%, which is quite low compared to the last alt seasons we've seen. So I do think we are in one of the biggest alt seasons in a long time. I think I would honestly argue even since 2017 we haven't seen such an insane alt season. So I do hope you are taking full advantage of this and loading up on alts, and we are seeing huge moves across the whole crypto markets. Ethereum hitting 3,600 today, XRP having a small pullback. So if you are bullish on XRP, maybe that's time for you to buy the dip. Again, not financial advice. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. But Polkadot, again looking pretty good. Litecoin breaking an all-time high today. We hit $372. So that is Litecoin looking pretty strong at the moment. Volume up as well. Dogecoin actually down at 56 cents. And now I cannot believe I'm saying this looks, Dogecoin at 56 cents doesn't look bullish, but we do have Elon Musk coming on SNL tomorrow, so we'll see what it does. But things are looking good right now at the moment. Like, everything is up quite a lot, especially in the last 7 days. So Dash up like 50%, which is huge. Like, I wish I bought some Dash, but everything's looking strong right now. And we are seeing some pretty bullish news as well. Square, which is owned by Jack Dorsey, who is the CEO of Twitter. Their revenue at $3.5 billion came out this week in the SEC report, and they did state that in the fourth quarter 2020 and first quarter 2021, they invested $50 million and $170 million in Bitcoin, and they do plan on holding this investment for the long term. They also said that due to fluctuations in the market prices during the first quarter, the company reported a $20 million impairment loss on its Bitcoin holdings. And by the quarter's end, the value had made a strong gain as Square reported $472 million fair value of its Bitcoin. So again, this is looking pretty bullish. Since Twitter and Square are one of the biggest tech companies in the space, I do expect some more companies to be jumping into this. And now looking at some bearish news, short-term bearish at least. This is not obvious news. So we are seeing crypto in a Fed survey. We are seeing people stating that crypto is now viewed by some as a threat to financial stability, and this is nothing surprising to me. Like, honestly, when Bitcoin started as well, it was never meant to be as Wall Street, please take my Bitcoin, please accept my payments, blah blah blah. People were buying Bitcoin just because they believed in free market movement and believed that, it was basically like a middle finger, sticking the middle finger to Wall Street. And so this is no surprise coming to me. Like, personally, I'm not surprised by this. But the Fed did state that the top 3 risks were vaccine-resistant variants, followed by sharp rise in real estate interest rates. A sharp rise in interest rates and inflation surge. Now, the way I see this is, at least in the mid-term, inflation rates and interest rates are the 2 biggest reasons to be bullish on Bitcoin, especially with the danger of a coming recession, with the Fed's quantitative easing and all that stuff. You never know if tomorrow is going to be a recession, especially a global recession, especially with COVID and interest rates and inflation. These are my 3 biggest bullish reasons for BTC at the moment. So, obviously the Fed right now is completely against BTC. They are talking about Jerome Powell said last week, you are seeing things in the capital market that are a bit frothy. This is in direct relation to Dogecoin at 60 cents. And I literally cannot believe Jerome Powell is talking about Dogecoin, which is, quite insane. Like 3 months ago, if you told me Jerome Powell would be talking about Dogecoin in SEC press meets and stuff, I would literally not believe you. But again, Dogecoin is at 60 cents, which is pretty insane. Like, are you really telling me Dogecoin is valued more than the CME? Like, that is absolutely ridiculous to even think about, but it is what it is. Apart from this, this is an important topic actually. We are seeing derivatives volume just booming in the last couple of weeks and months. But this is actually a research paper. CMU are warning that sharp price swings and liquidations could disproportionately impact smaller traders as the market for crypto derivatives boom. And I do believe this is actually a huge danger for anybody who's new here. Like literally my top 3 tips if you're new are: number 1, do not use leverage; number 2, only trade spot; and number 3, don't even try to day trade. When market, it's literally just says in this article as well, when markets are trending up, everybody makes money, but during a wipeout, the only people who make money are whales. And this is because even though basically anybody who is trading, like institutions, quant traders, or any sort of hedge fund type level traders, they do trade with huge position sizes. And you cannot match this, especially if you are someone who has under 1 or 2 BTC, you are still a small player. Anybody under 1 BTC is a small player. These type of whales who are trading in Bitcoin, the markets, these guys literally trade with multi-million dollar huge position sizes. So every time BTC makes a new high, they will be, even though they do hold spot BTC, they will be hedging against their own position by going short on either the derivatives market or selling off on the spot exchanges while holding a derivatives long. So what this does is it adds some sell pressure, and if a lot of them, especially the quant traders, take advantage of this spot pressure, this can cause massive moves to the downside really fast. And it is not an up only game. And most of the retail traders I know are extremely, no one has any idea of how to short, even though shorting in a bull market is one of the easiest trades, at least in my opinion, because it's not financial advice, but all you got to do is basically hedge against your position. But don't try this if you have no idea what I'm talking about, because you will get burnt, and it is the easiest way to lose money. Shorting in a bull market is the easiest trade, but it is also the easiest way to lose money. But first of all, I don't even ask you to, I completely am against anybody trading these markets. The easiest way to make money is just to hold spot and sell when you hit your targets. What I said wasn't enough for you to not use leverage. Go onto Twitter, follow this account called BXRect, and this is basically BitMEX's Rect history. And this was one of the biggest Twitter accounts back in the day. Like, it used to be BitMEX Rect, but I think it shut down. Like, I don't know what happened. But these guys literally post every single liquidation on BitMEX. And if you look at it, like right now, the volatility is not that bad. So this position size are pretty small, like 580 USD, 1000 USD. But you can see, like, literally multi-million dollar positions get liquidated on BitMEX. So if whales get liquidated, again, look at this. It's 43,300 USD. That's quite big. Like, come on, for the average retail trader, that is quite a big amount. 70,000 USD. Again, this is just a liquidated long on Bitcoin, and that's a 55,700. So imagine how over leveraged this person must have been to get liquidated at 55,700. So this is one of the biggest dangers to crypto. And if you're new especially, don't even try to trade these markets. Just hold spot, and that's the easiest way to make money. But apart from this, we're also seeing Goldman Sachs offer Bitcoin derivatives to investors this week. This was actually a pretty old move. So in March, Goldman Sachs relaunched its cryptocurrency trading desk after a 3-year hiatus, with plans to once again support Bitcoin futures trading. So again, we are seeing more institutional interest in trading BTC, and they're mainly going to be doing it through the CME group. because that is using Cumberland DRW as their trading partner. So again, that things look pretty bullish for Bitcoin at the moment. And obviously CME took the prime spot on the biggest Bitcoin futures trading platform, and there is a continued rise in institutional participation. So this is looking pretty bullish right now for Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin right now is extremely stable. It's become literally like Bitcoin at the moment is literally like a stable coin, but mid to long term it is still looking bullish to me. Right now we're just hovering around that 55,500 mark, and honestly, this is the perfect setup for altcoins. Yeah, I am pretty bullish on a few altcoins, so I will be posting those videos as well soon. So if you are interested in looking at altcoins that I'm bullish on, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as well so you can be updated. But yeah, that is it for today's market overview. If you did like this content, please give me a thumbs up, because that does help support the channel. Also comment down below if you want me to take a look at some of your altcoins, especially go through the white paper and all stuff, because I just love analyzing the shit out of altcoins and technology in general. So if you are interested in more content like that, feel free to drop it down in the comments down below. But that is it for today's market overview. I will be posting the altcoins reviews pretty soon, so stay in, look out for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.